Hello and welcome to another video tutorial of InstiKit School ERP. We'll continue exploring the academic module in this video. In the last video, we have learned how you can create departments, programs, sessions, and periods. In this video, we will move on to create courses, batches, and subjects. As mentioned in the last video, each period has its own division, courses, batches, and subjects. So we will first start by creating a division. So what is a division? Division are a group of courses of same level. For example, we can have a division called pre-primary, which has courses like nursery, LKG, UKG, etc. We can have another division called primary, which can have courses like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, etc. User must have division related permission, which you can control by navigating to roles and permission, the permission tab, and then you can go to academic module and look for division related permission like division read, division create, edit, delete, and export. If user has the division read permission, that means user can list all the division. If they have create permission, in that case user can create a division, and so on. So to create a new division, you can go to division menu, click add division, and then name the division. Say pre-primary. You can add the name should be unique. You can also add code and shortcode, which is optional, but if entered, it should be unique. Next, you need to select the program and then payment gateway account. Payment gateway account is used to collect division-wise fee. If you have multiple accounts and you are trying to collect payment based on the division, then you can enter this value. We will explore more about it in the fee payment section. You can also add description, but it is optional. Once you complete the form, you can click save, and now you can see the division is created. You can sort the division by name, code, and then also filter the division, and you can also take a printout. You can generate PDF and export to Excel. There is also an option to add division in charge. You can go to division in charge by clicking on the in charge button. Division in charge are the users who have access to all the courses, batches, and students under that division. You can click add division in charge button. You can select the division, the employee, and then the start date to add in charge. If you enter the end date, it will be considered as the end of division in charge period. Once you complete this form, click save. Mary Jane is a division in charge for pre-primary for the period of November 1st till date. If you go to division menu, you will see list of all the division in charges along with the division name. So this is all about division menu. We will move to the next submodule, which is course. To access the course menu, you can go to academic and then course from the left sidebar. User must have course related permission, which you can access from the role and permission tab. You can go to permission menu and then select the academic module. You can then look for the course related permissions like course read, course create, edit, delete, and export. User with the correct permission can access and perform various kind of course related actions. To add a new course, you can go to course module, click add course, and then name the course LKG, and then you can enter the term which is optional. You then need to select the division for which you are creating the course. The course name along with the division should be unique. You can then enter the course code, short code. These are optionals, but if provided, they should be unique. And then you can also enter the payment gateway account, which can be used to collect course-wise fee. If the course has registration enabled, you can check this enable registration option and then enter the registration fee, say 1000 rupees. If the batches under the course share the same subject, in that case, you can toggle this option. You can also add description, which is optional. And once all these details are entered, you can click save, and now you can see the course is created. You can sort the course by name, by course code, and by created at. You can also filter the course by clicking here. You can then take a printout. You can generate PDF and export it to Excel. Let's add another course, say UKG for same division, and then enable registration, 1000 rupees. And click save. Now you have two courses, and now if you want to reorder the course, you can click in this reorder course button and then drag and drop the course to reorder. There is also an option to add in charge. You can click this in charge button and then add course in charge similar to division in charge. You need to first select the course and then select the employee and then the start date from which the in charge period will start. If you enter the end date, it will be considered as the end of in charge period. You can then click save. Now you can see that Mary Jane is in charge of LKG from November 1st till date. Once you go to course menu, you can see list of all the courses along with the course in charge. So this is all about the module. Next, we will explore the batch submodule. You can go to batch submodule from the left sidebar. User must have batch related permission, which you can access from role and permission menu, and then select the permission tab and then go to academic module, and then you can search for batch related permission like batch read, batch create, batch edit, batch delete, and batch export. If user has correct permission, then they can access and perform various action under this batch submodule. To add a batch, click add batch, name the batch, say section A, then you need to select the course, say LKG, and then the maximum number of student the batch can have, say 25, and then you can also add a prefix, say LKGA, and then if you want to select batch wise payment, then you can enter this payment gateway account. You can also add description to this batch, then click save, and now you can see the list of batches. Let's try to add another batch, say click add batch, section B of the same course, and then max strength is 25 and the roll number prefix is LKGB, and then click enter. Now you can see there are two batches. You can sort the batch by name, you can sort by max strength, and then also by created add date. If you go back to the course submodule, you will get the option to reorder batches of that particular course. You can click here and then say you want to make section B ahead of section A, so you can drag it and then click reorder. Now if you go to batch submodule, you will see section B first. You can also filter the batch by clicking here, then you can take a printout, you can generate PDF and export to Excel. You can also add batch in charge by clicking here and then click add batch in charge. You can select the batch, say section A, and then select the employee and the start date, and then click save. Now you can see that this batch LKG section A has an in charge named Mary Jane for the period November 1st to till date. This is all about the batch submodule. Next we will explore the subject submodule. To access the subject submodule, you can go to subject menu from the left sidebar. User must have subject related permission, which you can manage from role and permission tab. Then click to the permission tab and then select the academic submodule, and now you will see subject related permissions. User with the correct permission can access and perform various subject related actions. To add a new subject, click add new and then name the subject, say maths. You can also enter the alias. You can enter the subject code, say MAT, and then you can select the type. If you don't have any type, you can click the subject menu and then go to the config option. You can add subject type, say theory, select the color. You can add another subject type, say practical, then select the color for this subject type and then click save. And if you refresh this, you can add the subject name, subject code, and then subject type, and then click save. Let's add another subject, say science, SCI, and then the type, say theory, and then click save. Now you have two different subjects. You can reorder the subject by clicking here and drag and drop to reorder it. You can then filter the subject, you can take a printout, you can generate PDF, and you can also export to the Excel. Once you have created the subject, the next thing you need to do is assign this subject to the batch or course. You can go to the subject detail, click show, and then you will get an option for subject allocation. You can either allocate subject by course wise or batch wise. If you choose to go with course wise, then all the batches under the course will get the subject. If you select the batch wise, in that case only that particular batch will have that subject. So let's add course wise. I will select LKG, and then the credit is like a weightage for the subject, and then you can enter the max class per week, say 5, and then exam fees. If it has any kind of exam fee, then you can select the exam fee. If the subject is elective, you can toggle this. If the subject has no exam, you can toggle it, and if the subject is only grading type where marks are not recorded, then you can toggle it and then click save. Now you will see that all the LKG courses will have this math subject. Please note that subject without allocation will not be associated with any batch or course. Next, you can go to subject menu and then add subject in charge. So click add subject in charge, select the batch, say LKG, section A, and then select the subject, and then select the employee, and then select the start date. Then click save, and now you can see that Mary Jane is the subject in charge for LKG section A math subject. So this is how you can manage the subject submodule. All the submodules we have explore today is associated with a particular period. So we are currently in the period 24-25 and we can see the list of courses here, but if I switch to the next period, which is 25-26, I will not be able to see any course or any batch, etc. You can either create all these things manually again for the session 25-26, or there is a better option which you can go to period menu, select the period for which you want to import these things, select the period from which you want to import, and then select the things which you want to import. Say you want to import the division, course, batch and subject, and then click save. Now if you go to the division menu, you will get list of all the division you will go to. If you go to course menu, you will get list of all the courses, and if you go to subject menu, you will get list of all the subjects added. That's all for this video. We will see you in the next